Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Um, so hopefully the audio quality is going to be way better than last time because I don't know. I'm just really tired of my camera, my mic quality just being really shitty, and I will fix that soon. Let's clear the space. I've been praying for a long time now, so let's just say, communication's clear. To anyone who's seeing this for the first time, hi. I don't usually introduce myself in these videos because I do this style of vlog. Just turn on the camera. I'm not gonna just like edit because I'm being authentic. I'm just pretty much saying everything that I need to. So I'm not really worried about it. Pros in the background, there's a lot of Scorpio and energy, so a lot of deaths, ego transformation. A lot of people are going through a spiritual awakening now, so if you are going through a spiritual awakening, stay there, hang there, stay strong. Capricorn energy is busting my balls because I am a quintuple, so I have 5 Cancer placements in my chart. It's very susceptible to Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy fucks me up every time, and so like let's just say um, I have this really relevant video now. It's karmic. It's a karmic reading, but it's one of my only karmic readings, which is so funny because I don't do karmic readings. I don't like entering. It's my first time going like to tarot because you know I always give a shout out to Athena because this really good school type energy, and she did mention in one of her latest videos that we were gonna like tarot people were gonna say about it, and I'm like I can't stop. She like hits the spot. I don't know, it hits get on so basically right now she was talking about energy, which I agree with. There's a lot of changes. So I do have this video. It's a karmic, it's called Gemini Moon, and it's called hashtag the exposed. So you'll see it over there. And basically, um, sorry, I thought I saw something. The five, if you know any lives or five, has to do with adaptation, changes. Obviously, we're moving to the new year, so there's a lot of changes, a lot of adapting new circumstances, you know how it is. Um, if anyone sees this, I'm just putting like the audio is not entirely terrible. Let's just make sure that this is okay. So apart from that, I've burnt myself. So make sure you are staying self-aware. There's a lot of things about self-realization right now. Um, I'm seeing like sunshine, obviously enlightenment. There's a lot of plans coming to fruition. If you're making New Year's plans or like setting intentions for the New Year and stuff like that, make sure that it is grounded. So make sure that it's something that you know is gonna, is gonna happen. That's the whole point of setting intentions too. Being absolutely assured that this is going to happen with that time frame. And um, sometimes things don't go according to plan. Um, I'll be honest, I heard the kind of like straight out of my head going like, "This is what I mean. This is a really good skill." It's like it's in my head. It's just like, I can't repeat it anymore. I wasn't meant to repeat it, but whatever. So what'd you call it? Oh yeah, she said. Um, so, I can't. I have to say it. Basically, no matter what you do, when you're going and you make a plan. future. It is all according to how you are divinely guided to make that plan. Using your intuition in all aspects of life is what I'm hearing. So making sure that when you're writing down your intentions, you're also writing down based off of that vibration of like that vibration you do. You know when you're hungry and you go to the grocery store to buy food and you end up like not buying what you, that's the energy of like make sure you know that you have everything you need to move forward and set the intention for what you actually want and why you want it. So that'll help a lot. I don't know, I feel like repeating myself. I also feel like explanations, people don't have to explain themselves anymore. I feel like we've gone beyond that. If you are in your ascension journey, yeah, your intuition is kicking in. What's the question? Basically, make sure that you're asking the right questions. If you see this, ask the right question. Something about laundry. I have laundry, so if you have laundry. So maybe clearing out the energy. There's a lot of energetic clearing that people are doing right now, which I am working on right now, which is why I'm relaying this right now. Oh my god, getting right now, as in like things need to get done before, just things need to get done. Yeah, be discerning, you are divinely protected. It's as if like, okay, here, that's what it is. There's a lot of right now energy. So if you're feeling like rushed or panicked, or you feel like a certain sense of anxiety, or you have to do something, or you have to clean, or else this is not gonna like, that's the energy I'm talking about. That's the energy I'm talking about. So there's this energy. Virgo is like, I'm getting Virgo energy. So basically it's like perfectionistic energy, yes, but it's more so like it's using your desires and passions against you. And I know that sounds a bit tricky, but basically it's like whatever you really want to do. You know when you're like about to wash the dishes and your parents tell you like you should wash the dishes and you don't want to do it anymore. That's what I'm getting. So for me personally, because with Capricorn energy is super strong and I'm so much of a Cancer, I literally rebel like so hard and I don't want to because I'm such a like a I'm like I, this is really good school, right? So I literally have to fight my way to not rebel. Like I have to fight to do what I want to do because I'm like separating. I feel like there's a separation. And this also has to do with Gemini moon. Yes, what is the time? Oh my god. It's all like clicking. It's all clicking. Sorry. It all started to click one by one. And this has to do with Gemini moon because I am a Gemini moon and I feel like there's a split, right? That's happening. The sun is in Capricorn and the moon is in Scorpio. That's so crazy because I was talking about Scorpionic energy. I had no idea the moon was in Scorpio. That's crazy. Okay. Sorry. Sometimes I get shook. So basically, my rising is in Scorpio and my moon is in Gemini. So it's like right now that makes so much sense. So there's this energy of like on one hand like accepting and like agreeing and like understanding and elevation, ascension, and all that. And on the other hand, it's like fighting battle, trying to make sure that like you're not having negative thoughts or intentions or stuff like that. And okay, so basically, I'm going yeah, but those are like the energies. So you know what I mean? So these are just like the base energies. I'm not talking about like how it's affecting. Like these are actually like the actual energies that are coming in and not how it's affecting you. How it affects you depends on how you react to those energies. So you might actually have those, but then it's uncontrollable. You just have to react to it in a way that's like understanding. Like you know what I mean? Like if you know there's going to be like some sort of crazy event or something like that, make sure to keep calm and understand that, hey, listen, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, you saw this coming type energy. This is what I'm getting at. This might be like permanent. This might be like permanent. So it says basically, have you spoken to your inner child yet? So there's something about, let's see, like to celebrate. So maybe something to do with playfulness or intuition is kicking. What's the question? Celebrate. Oh my god, right now. Like, what's this about how would you like to celebrate? That's a big question. Imagine someone's asking a question. I don't know. Sorry. How would you like to celebrate right now? Yeah, clarity. Okay, anticipate could be great right now. Okay. See this live. I'm drawing a blank now because I never did this on camera. Um, help me. I'm so awkward. I can't do this on camera. I can't. Well, I'm shy. Well, I'm not shy. This message from this spirit. Okay. Cloudy with a chance of rainbows. Okay. I am really getting this playful energy. It's like, imagination helps you to relax. Yeah, calm. Relax breath. What does that have to do with Scorpio? It's so interesting. I don't know why reading is being really slow today. I get really quick reading. What's your routine? I'm getting like, you know what? It's really scattered. I'm getting like, yeah, ask for guidance. Yeah, stay your fabric, your legacy, Crystal Empress Tarot. These messages are. What is the general message for? Or whoever sees this, or it's just me. Needs to be vocalized or is useful at this time. I was called to do this, so how does it taste? Let go of old energy. Okay. Someone needs to let go of old energy. So maybe right now, take your time to action the truth. Oh my god. Everything just like popped out. Yeah. Control issues, Virgo energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio. That sounds like a really big bunch. Capricorn, Scorpio, and Virgo. Capricorn, a Virgo, and Scorpio walk into the room. What do we have? A witch, a devil, and what? Death. So fun. Elevate over the circumstances of routine. So, what I'm getting right now, what's going on right now then? Listen. Don't forget to get back. Otherwise, then you start again. Okay, okay. Well, I don't know why I'm getting habits of taking. This is a particularly slow reading. I don't usually go slow in my readings. It's interesting. How do you like to celebrate? Let's see, answer some of these questions. How I like to celebrate. I like to. You'd be surprised how much I stay. But how do I like to? I like to celebrate by dancing. I do anything. I like it. It's always a celebration. There's a song. It's a Russian song. It's like it's a really monotone song. You know what? I think that's the message. I think that's the message I'm getting. Like all of a sudden it hit me. Basically, it's very monotone, and it sounds like it should be sad, like it's super like that. You know what I mean? Like the vibes are just it's chill, but it's very like slow heavy. But the lyrics are like I'm living every day like it's my birthday, like party every day, like nothing can stop me, shit like that. But then like the actual beat of it is like resonant, like constant. Yeah, like constant celebration energy, a constant like so much like you're just always in it, like have a good time. Literally, see what I mean? Like I knew my messages were just like hitting left. But basically, it's like if you're already in a high vibration, then you're about to like be in a constant state of a celebration. So like as long as you master of the ability to maintain your high vibes, then you'll be able to feel that constant celebratory energy. So you'll always be in your high vibe, like no matter what happens. Like if you're in the path of righteousness, or if you're like in the path of divine, if you're on your own path light worker, whatever you are, like being an Arcturian, whatever. If you have your ancestors, spirit guides, you know who you're talking to, you know what you're doing, then you should be able to navigate your way through your circumstances while still maintaining high vibrations. So that doesn't have to do with positive or negative things. I'm just like saying like there's a lot of ways that people can value positive and negative things, and it doesn't always have to do with a perspective. Sometimes sometimes the way you say things, like I study linguistics, so like the way you say things are very important. The words that you use are very important. I spoke to someone the other day, and I basically said, you don't have to say what you call it. You don't have to speak negatively, but I reiterate what they said and said it's the same thing, but it's not negative. In the sense of like it literally is repeating, it's like reiterating an entire structure of the way something is said and is vocalized in order to maintain a high vibration. It's not necessarily ignoring positive things or ignoring negative things or something like that. It's like see, having to explain myself during a situation like this, like when you're speaking with specific words, I don't have to explain myself, and people who understand those specific words, they don't need me to explain myself either. So it's all about education, and I know this might come off a little hard or harsh on people, but a lot of people, especially listen, a lot of people don't have the kind of education that they think they do. And so what happens is there's this huge miscommunication where people aren't capable of understanding these specific words for what they really mean. And this comes from like the basis and the foundation of the creation of that word. Like that word was manifested, but the original vibration of it was created by God. So obviously there's like there's this natural tone, and then there's this recessive tone, and then there's the linguistics that we use that uses the most recessive tones. And so what happens when we speak is that we're speaking. Why do you think when people sing in operas or theaters, they open their mouth, they vocalize out loud, but you don't really hear words, you hear sounds? It's because that's the only way that you can open. You know what I mean? You can open. When you're talking energies, it's like open. But then when you're speaking, it's closed. So when you're using when you're using very specific speech, there's specific words. Like I can't teach you this. You have to learn it for yourself. But it's like you'll trial and error to there's specific words that are like said in a specific way, it can trigger someone. Like, bitch, like that word. It's a swear word, right? But it's like supposed to be a curse or whatever the fuck. And it's like, see, like I can say these words, but there's some that have been pre-alchemized. Like their words I can't even like, research. Study what words you know. Study what kind of linguistics you're using. Study what kind of language you're speaking. Remember, the fall of Babylon is real. Okay, so Babylon, you know what I mean? Like our world is created through like symbolism and metaphor and shit like that. So when you know what kind of words you're using, sometimes there are words they'll catch you off guard. Like you could be speaking English and like insulting an entire generation of people in a different language just because someone cursed that language because they hated that country. You don't understand. Like it's really bad. That's why we have generational curses and karmic cycles and shit like that. Is because when you're speaking a language, and you know how like Spanish and Russian actually sound very similar. People don't know that. There's Russian and there's English, and there's English, there's Russian and there's Spanish, sorry, music cut me off. And they both sound extremely similar. Like you can use the word E, or when you're speaking speaking Russian really quickly or speaking Spanish really quickly, you learn how similar they are. That's because of just the lies that they told us in history and shit like that. So that's why research is so important. That's why we study these things. That's why we don't do too much to, like, if you're still going through education, you know, welcome to art class. Welcome to creativity zone. Welcome to understanding your subconscious. This is the Cancer channel. I have water everywhere. I am wet right now. With my hair. I just took a shower. I am a Cancer right now. Sound a little sexual. I need to charge my. Okay. Okay. Careful of envious energy. Be careful of like not appreciating what you have. Be careful of not understanding the value of not understanding your own value, not understanding the value of, let's see, I was supposed to have a mind protection. Let's see. Yes, literally, I knew it. I knew that whole situation sounded there was a whole thing where someone wanted me to go to their place to look at the walls so that I can figure out what kind of painting that they need. But I figured that was like a, do you want some candy kid type of situation, and I'm so gullible to that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so gullible to that. I never I never drilled that into my head when I was a child. Yeah, go little rock star. I literally can't. I don't know. What are your true intentions? Or is someone asking what true intentions? My true intentions. Well, I came onto this live stream my true intentions. Oh, I guess yeah. My intentions because of that was to make money, but but I only wanted to do comic books because I wanted to. Okay, so if you go way back into my channel and you'll find where I'm like, I want to do a PL comic, and I did mention it later on in my live stream that I did start doing it and I continue doing it and I do comic books now, and I realized going through my camera roll how much I've done. So maybe there's some kind of project that you didn't think that was going to be successful that's now gonna pick up like really quickly and succeed, like either multiple projects or something maybe that you've been working on for a while. Um, yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting that, like, don't be afraid to push yourself to limits. Don't be afraid to just be not afraid, first of all. Push yourself to your limits. Take your time with the things that you know stress you out the most. So, like, when you're doing an exam, don't underestimate the easy things. Don't underestimate the easy questions, and um, don't take too much time on hard questions either. I know I just said like take your time, but like don't take too much time on hard questions. That's better, because then you can be able to know what your pace is throughout. Let's say what kind of judgment you make and when is important. I don't know. I'm just getting these messages. And there's also like something to do with purple. I don't know why I heard games game. Death. Yeah. So some kind of transformation again. Now I'm gonna be using my tarot deck. So apparently there are people going crazy on YouTube. Fucking on the wrong thing. I mean, no, not really. I mean, I've gone a little, it's a divine and spiritual battle for a reason. I'm just gonna say that. There's a reason I call it warfare battles. Yeah. So there might be some kind of old resentment in the past. Someone may be moving forward on what they were planning on doing, some kind of project. True. Yeah. So dinosaurs. What's going on with dinosaurs? Oh, it is the same card. I swear I'm showing this. So basically, Princess of Pentacles, of Swords. So someone's making some kind of investment into, yeah, someone's moving forward towards some kind of investment. Maybe there's some kind of fast-paced action towards investment. Probably, okay. Oh, okay, so there's a princess. That's interesting. So there's a Princess of Pentacles right here. And this person is sort of, is what I'm feeling, is kind of moving forward from some kind of a hurt in the past. There's Cancerian energy here. We have Pisces as well because 2 cups. And Aquarian energy. But it's more so like death transformation. It looks like someone is moving from an energy, wishful thinking, passion, from like this wishful thinking energy into like compassion and healing, understanding one another, communication. Yeah, there's gonna be a new beginning of abundance for quite a few people here, or whoever sees this. Possibly a new relationship or a better relationship with self. Yeah, divine feminine. Yeah, so divine feminine is either portion of this, you're going to develop a way better relationship with yourself than you've ever before, and this will bring a brand new, abundant, like, opportunity, new beginning for you. And this is only going to happen once you learn how to let go of certain, how to let go of this feeling of like, it's like anxiety or anxiousness too, but it's more so like um not unrest, but having to force reset, force restart. Like, you know, when you're on your computer all the time, like you're force restarting. That's how it feels like. Once you learn how to stop having to force reset, and that's literally a part of the journey. You will literally be on your way on your journey. Are you kidding? You're literally gonna be just the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're gonna be able to see things clearly for what they are, and it all stems from you having a better relationship with yourself, and that's the truth. There's no like indecision, which is a good thing. The Tower moment, there's resentment, right? There's stuff that you're moving past, forward from, and that's the truth. And then, so subconscious healing. There's a lot of times. Can you hear me? Sorry. I'm sorry if you can hear me this entire time, or if you have trouble hearing me or some shit like that. I am very sorry. I am going to get a better microphone. So there's a lot of playful energy, which is good things. Yeah, this is from letting go of some kind of stressful ideology is what I'm feeling. So a stressful ideology that has to do with self and having to, maybe it's people pleasing, or this energy. This is okay. So this is the four of. I don't know. I feel like my sister just did that, and I was just like, what? What just happened? It just like flew off my hand or something. So yeah, I was gonna say ancestor. I feel like this is like getting lighter. It's weird. Yeah, it's some sort of, I don't know. It's a union, it's an understanding, it's a collaboration. It's like, it's literally self-identity, self-worth. Divine Feminine, if you've been working on your self-identity and self-worth as of recently, you are about to upgrade into something that's going to help you be more emotionally compassionate. She still stayed. What? Oh, the cards that stayed though. I'm not even kidding. All the cards fell. These ones are the ones that stayed. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not even kidding. I'm telling you. I don't control this. I don't know why people try to get like. This is why I say be careful of jealous or envious energy. I don't know. Things just happen when I read them. So there is compassionate energy, some sort of like growing up, understanding, and like having this divine meaning and understanding and communication, and not even with anyone else. And literally, I'm feeling so much self-love. I'm feeling so much self-love, honestly. Like the Hermit is here. Like you're looking within to be able to be more creative, enlightenment, abundance, fulfillment, the full, and Christ consciousness healing card. Thank you, Getanon, for finally helping me decipher this card, because there's been so many times where I've had this card and I've been like, man, this can't be all evil and dreadful and sad and gloomy all the time. It can't be like that all the time. It can't be. But then I remember like the Getanon, basically, she was doing her reading one time and she was like, yeah, the Five of Pentacles, so it reminds me of Christ consciousness. And I was like, oh my god, it makes so much sense, because anytime you're in this Five of Pentacles energy, you always have Christ, but it's like this accepting energy is what I'm feeling. Because when she's sitting there, it's more than like, oh, I don't want to have to go. It's more so like a, yeah, yeah. That's the energy I'm feeling, accepting, and it's the full here with so much abundance and good luck and love. And, so good. I thought it was gonna be all today. No, actually not. Yeah, there's strength. That's good. Check out my latest video. Check out my latest stream if you haven't seen it. It's in my painting of this one. It's the heart chakra. Um, I'll explain it a little deeper when it's done. Because it's pretty tricky. It has a lot of alchemical symbols in it, and I'm going to be adding a couple details here and there. Okay, dokie. So let's continue this really quickly and finish this off. Because all of a sudden everything's falling into place. It's weird. Let's see. So, um, oh, so let's see. Collective energy, collective energy. Okay, so if you're still holding on to um, any past hurts or resentment or anything like that, you, yeah, let me see. Okay, let's do Soul Stirring Tarot instead. I'm not. So if you were Five of Pentacles energy, if you were those people who was strictly in the Five of Pentacles energy and you did not have all those other, or you did not resonate with anything like that, this is why. This is the other energy that I was feeling. There was an acceptance energy, but there was this energy that I was feeling. And it is saying that basically I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I literally just flipped the first card. I don't know why I was told to. I just flipped it over. So acceptance and grief, literally. So I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And with that, others judgment. So yeah, I think that's gonna be all for now, and I'm going to do another reading later tonight because yeah, I need to talk about. There's something I need to talk about when it comes to the mixture of energies within like. Yep. When I did that, that was wild. I didn't, yeah, cherry. Cherry. What's going on? Oh shit, okay. It's weird.